ding-a-lings in the crowd and things. I think there's some bells that have been passed out and so forth. So the Salvation Army has set a ringing goal of $400,000 with an overall Christmas goal of $640,000. However, our community is adding its own challenge of $500,000 in the Red Kettles, so we can see Major Ron and his wife, Major Carol, walk around town in purple hair. There's a little wager going on, and I understand George Wong from Waukesha Tattoo is agreed to wear a purple tattoo for the occasion too. So we've got our work cut out for us, still in those red kettles. I know the majors would love to see other creative ways to increase the goal, which ultimately assists more in our community who struggle to meet their daily needs. The Salvation Army offers food, shelter, youth programs, school supplies, pastoral counseling, visits to the jail and shut-ins, and much, much more. Your dollars are used in Waukesha County to help the disadvantaged. You can be a bell ringer by going to WaukeshaSalvationArmy.org and signing up. Our Salvation Army friends, volunteers, and program participants, thank you in advance for another successful year of serving Waukesha County. And here's Major Ron.
Thank you, Roger, very much. And before I start out, how many of you have ever heard the history of the Red Kettles? Anybody have any idea? No?
I heard of it.
I've heard of it too, but it's been around for 120 years, believe it or not. It started in 1891 in San Francisco by Captain Joseph McPhee. And Captain saw how many poor people there were and wanted to do something so they could have a Christmas spirit as well and to give them a little bit of hope at Christmas time. So what he decided was he was going to try and put together a meal for 1,000 of the poorest of the poor in San Francisco. The problem was trying to figure out how he was going to pay for that. So he spent a very restless night of sleep, and it finally came to him this conclusion. He remembered his days as a sailor, and at stage landing in Liverpool, England, a large iron kettle called Simpson's Pot had been placed. People walking by would toss a coin or two in it for the needy. Finding a pot, Captain McPhee put it at the Oakland Ferry landing by the foot of San Francisco's busy Market Street. He placed a sign next to it that read, "Keep the pot boiling." Word got around quickly, and by Christmas the kettle had raised enough money to feed the poor. Thus began the famous Salvation Army Red Kettles. And here we are, as I said, 120 years later, still ringing the bell for those who can't afford to provide for themselves the hope of Christmas. This success of the San Francisco campaign has spread not only throughout other cities in America, but also to Europe, Japan, Korea, Chile, and other parts of the world, providing crucial support for the Army's many social service programs throughout the year. And as Roger said, this year in our kettles alone, we need to raise $400,000. We want to see $500,000. We believe that Waukesha and Waukesha County can do that so that we can continue to meet the needs of the people in the county. And I know that may sound like a lot, but we have a lot of need here today. So again, I say to you on behalf of the staff at the Salvation Army, Major Carroll and myself, and all those that we service throughout the year, thank you very much for what you do to support the Salvation Army. Because without you folks, as far as I'm concerned, you are all a part of the Salvation Army because you support us. We can't do it without you. So thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving, and may we all have a very merry and blessed Christmas season. Thank you.
You've got a bell. Let's hear it ring right now. Practice. All right, we've got lots of bells out there. Now, when the tree is lit, we're going to do a countdown in a minute here. As the tree is lit, you're also going to be invited to ring those bells, and that's going to be the kickoff for the bell ringing campaign in Waukesha County. So at this point, I would like to introduce you to our alderman in the downtown, Mr. Roger Patton. You can applaud for him. He's a great guy.
Mayor Jeff Stringley asked me to come here tonight and welcome you all and this special kickoff for the Christmas shopping season. The mayor couldn't be here, I'm his substitute. We're going to light the tree, and the way I would gather the children up here in the front and face the tree, and we will count down backward from 5 down, and when we get to 1, maybe it'll light. Children, all the kids, come on up if you want. Help them light the tree. You guys gotta come.
All right, at this time, I would like to invite up Family Restaurant Jeff Stringley from First step we have is gracious enough to provide for hot chocolate tonight. Tonight we come together to celebrate the start of the Christmas season by turning on these lights tonight. And the truth is,
This is not a parade, right? Right.
I have come as a light to shine in the dark world.
Hi, Mom. Merry Christmas.
All who know that destiny will no longer remain in the dark. So what is it destiny? Is it the opposite of light?
It's over?
I took a
Yeah.
look at this and found out that darkness is actually not. It's the absence of light.
You can stay for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over here? So just like tonight, we have a choice to light this tree or not to light this tree, or likewise to let the light shine in the dark. And so,
I don't know where it's at.
And she didn't even catch that night. right here.
Thank you very much.
Come on up and say hi to Santa. Santa? You have a few moments for a question?
Oh, sure.
Are you really busy at this time of year?
Oh, the elves are just driving me nuts. They're getting anxious as heck.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, that's wonderful to hear because Christmas is coming real soon. We've got the parade. You're going to be in the parade again this Sunday.
Sure.
Coming and welcoming the town to, so we want all those kids to come to the parade this Sunday as well, right?
Yeah, well, I sure do. Sure do.
Wonderful, wonderful. And you still have that list of who's been naughty and nice?
Well, yeah, and I've been updating it. Boy, you kids better clean up your rooms.
How about me? Am I on a good list there?
Well, I've noticed there's a list that's kind of an intermediate list, and that's where I found you.
All right, I'll work on it in the next few days. Thank you, Santa. Hey, let's give Santa a hand. He's really, really busy, and so he's got to get back to the North Pole. But we want to thank you for coming.
Oh, you're welcome. We'll see you later.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Hi, Santa.